Hi, everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about how we can sometimes get in our own way, and I'm going to give you ways in which you can stop holding yourself back. Hi, my name is Deb, and welcome to Women Reinventing Midlife TV, where we aim to inspire women over 50 to thrive in a meaningful life that you deeply desire and deserve. It's really easy to hold ourselves back, especially at this stage of life and especially at any transition point, really, no matter what age we're at. This is because transition points are filled with a lot of uncertainty, and that's what most of us don't want. Most of us want to feel stable, we want to feel secure, we want to feel certain about what's going to happen next. And there's anything but certainty in a transition point. One of my incredible mentors, who is the person who trained me to be a coach, he said that our relationship with uncertainty diminishes as we age. What this means is that we don't handle uncertainty as well as we used to. We tend to move away from it, and we cling to certainty more so than we did in our younger years. This is why it becomes easy to hold ourselves back, because we feel certain about life the way it is now, even if we're not completely happy, even if we're not completely fulfilled, even if we're not completely content. We know what we have right now, but it's never the easy way that brings real fulfillment. It doesn't bring happiness. It doesn't always bring contentment. And it's never the easy way that allows us to thrive in this phase of life. It's through growth that we thrive. And that comes through stepping out of our comfort zone. In the years building my business over the last 11 years, I have stepped out of my comfort zone a lot. So I've learned how to handle uncertainty really well by getting that sense of certainty within myself. So today I'm going to be sharing 4 ways in which I've learned how to handle uncertainty. And the first of those is goal setting. It might sound simple, but it is true. But it's goal setting that's compelling. So I have learned how to set goals in a really compelling way that helps my unconscious mind feel a lot more comfortable with where I'm heading. What this does, it builds that sense of certainty within me because I know where I'm heading and I actually feel comfortable with that. And because our unconscious mind is where all our unhelpful habits and patterns lie, then it pays to write our goals in a way that feels comfortable to our unconscious mind, because it's going to jump on board and support us in the process. So the second way is I always have a plan. I have a plan in front of me that's aligned with my goals. And that plan breaks my goals down into smaller amounts. So I have a smaller, shorter term outcome than I'm aiming for. What does this do? I feel certain in my ability to reach that shorter term goal, that shorter term outcome. It feels a lot more reachable for me, builds that sense of certainty within myself because I feel sure of myself that I can handle it. It also means that I feel that feeling of success and confidence in a shorter term period as well, because I'm able to reach for those shorter term outcomes and achieve them in a shorter period of time. So number 3, you're going to find this really, really helpful if you don't even feel like you're in that space where you can set goals and map out a plan, because you don't even know what you want. And I get this. This happens a lot in this phase of life. We feel confused. We don't have the clarity we want. And if we don't have that, then it becomes too difficult to write goals and map out a plan. I get this. So this is number 3, is time to explore yourself. And this needs to come first. When you know what's important to you, when you know what you value, what drives you, what motivates you, what lights you up from the inside, it becomes a lot easier to gain that clarity around what you want for you. And when you have that clarity, you can then set your goals and map out your plan. And this is what we do in my coaching program, Her Rediscovery. And if you want to know more about that, I'm just going to pop the link in the notes underneath this video so you can check it out. So before we go on to the next point, the next way that I handle uncertainty, if you're finding this content helpful, remember to subscribe to this channel, because your subscription is free and your support helps me continue to bring this kind of information to you. Okay, let's go and look at the fourth way. So the fourth way I handle uncertainty is I have pretty positive self-talk. Does this mean that my life is perfect and everything's always going well all the time? No, it doesn't. I do have my days where things don't go that well. They don't go to plan. I feel frustrated on those days for sure, but I make sure I talk myself out of it. I give myself positive self-talk. This means that I brush myself off and I look at ways I can do things differently to actually create what it is that I want. When our self-talk is negative, when it's negative, we lose confidence and we feel anything but certain in ourselves. We don't feel certain about our abilities at all. But when we turn that around and create positive self-talk, we boost that sense of confidence. We create more certainty around our capabilities. We know what we're able to achieve. And this becomes a lot more certain for us when we've done that self-exploration as well, because we know how incredibly capable we are when we've done that self-exploration. Now, I'm just going to give you a side note here. When I have needed it, also, I have reached out for support. I've had some incredible coaches, mentors, and trainers over the years, and I believe that has got me to where I am now. If I hadn't have had those people in my life, if I hadn't have had that support, then I wouldn't have known which tools to pull out and use to actually help myself through 2 midlife transitions that I've already had. So what I'm going to say to you, if you're in a space right now where you don't have clarity, where you know you want to change something, you're not completely happy, then I want to say to you, reach out and get that support. Find a coach that you really connect with and reach out and see how you can work together, because it really helps you build that sense of certainty when you have that support, because you know someone has your back. Okay, please don't hold yourself back. Please don't hold yourself back. This is your time for you. It's your time to really thrive in this phase of life. Always focus on what you can control and influence, which is only you and the things that you do. So look at the things that you can do to create the change that you want. If you found this video helpful, then remember to like the video, share the video, subscribe to this channel, and click the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on the next video. Lots of love for you. Thank you for joining me, and I'll look forward to connecting with you next time. Bye-bye.